Hello, I'm Kim Houghton, Chief Economist with the Regional Australia Institute, with a very short presentation about how the COVID restrictions are impacting across regional Australia. First thing to note is the impact is really varied on different parts of the country. This map, produced by SGS Economics and Planning, Terry Rawlins's team, is available for free. It allows you to drill in and look at different places that are relevant to you, and it shows that there are many parts of Australia which are blue, which means that on their modelling, the gross regional product is going to go up, and also unemployment levels are going to go up over the next 6 to 12 months. The darker the red, the more negative the impact, and the darkest places are those that are either heavily bushfire affected, like in East Gippsland, or that are heavily reliant on international tourism, like Cairns and Broome and southwest WA. For other parts of regional Australia, it's a real mix. It's certainly not all a one-way negative story. And that's partly based on this data from the ABS, which shows us how the restrictions impacted on different industries. So at the end of March, there were about 96% of professional services industries were still running, and the size of the box there means that they were also quite large employers across the country. Down in the bottom right, you can see that arts and recreation and hospitality, food services businesses, only less than half of arts businesses were open at the end of March, and only 2/3 of the food services businesses were open. So those ones were heavily impacted, other businesses impacted less so. What this means is that the unemployment impacts will be very different across different parts of the country, and to some extent largely offset too as those payments flow through increases to JobSeeker and JobKeeper, which in many regions are close to average incomes for those places. So overall takeaway message here is that the impact is very varied across regions. Some are very hardly hit, and some will have a much lower level of impact from these restrictions.